I have one sport tangent I want to get into, but let's get straight into it. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I am a Drake Avenger. I it's time to get in formation to defend to defend Drake haters. I hate how it's like trendy now to hate on Drake on Twitter. It's just like I get it, but at the same time, just like why, why y'all doing this to me? But it is what it is. So yeah, if you live under a rock, Drake came out with a quote unquote mixtape. Let's grow up and say album. Um, and what's it called again? I this is like the first Drake album that I just cannot remember this album name because I'm just like this is such a weird name for it. Dark Lane demo tapes. Now, I will admit one thing. It was so hard for me not to like go on social media or like tell my friends of like, oh, I've known half of these songs for like 5-6 months, which I have. Half of these songs I've listened to before, just because I am a weird Drake hipster fan. I know all the leaks. I do this for all the rappers. Like I do this for Lil Babies, the baby. I love saying these names. Lil Baby, Future, like all these guys. This is their thing now. That's the thing to do now. They leak it to the like day one fans. It's such a weird rap trend right now. They leak music to their day one fans because they know we're gonna soak it up, we're gonna pick it up, and I think they see our reaction to it. Maybe like if the loyal fans like it, then they're gonna release it to the public. I think that's the trend now. So, these songs, When to Say When, Chicago Freestyle, Desires, Pain, 93, War, we've all known about. Like all Drake people, all rap fans know these songs already. So like that's why it's a little bit hard for me to just be like, I didn't want to be that guy because I hate those guys. So I wasn't going to become that. Like, yeah, I've known about that song for like years, especially with Pain 93. I've known that song for a year. Like, it's getting so much attention because like Cardi's verse is just agreeably horrible. I don't think it's like trash. Again, it's popular to hate right now. It's popular to hate on Cardi. It's so confusing though because I thought that was gonna be Cardi's song featuring Drake, but I don't know what Cardi's doing right now. He says he's been dropping albums. I don't know. He's a weird guy. Him and Uzi are just some weirdos. It's just the generation below me loves them. Like I don't know how Uzi went from like my generation to like below my generation, but it happened. So yeah, I've known about Pain 93 for a whole long time. Yeah, so basically I didn't want to be that guy, so I was just kind of off social media. I didn't want to be, because all my friends know, like, I'm a Drake dude. I'm a Drake Avenger. What's another word for Avenger? Superhero. Whatever. So basically, this quote unquote mixtape / album was like a little just just like, hey, here you go, have fun, and he's gonna release an actual studio album this summer. Makes sense actually, because Drake has been leaking so many songs. I don't know what it is, but he's like taking that rap trend to like on steroids. So I don't know what to expect for this album. It's kind of weird that he's doing that because he usually has like a huge single going towards your album. And so with it, like, with this album coming out this summer, probably August, I would say. It's not gonna be like June or July. It's too soon. like August. Like I expect like his single to come out next month. Like that's what's a little surprising. People just don't drop albums without having like a banger single, like a single right before it. So I thought Tusi Slide was gonna be that single, which hey, it's number one song. So I don't know. Whenever on Spotify and Apple y'all hear 10-second pauses, it's me drinking coffee. It's not me just like not knowing what to say. So, let's get into it. Let's decipher this album just a little bit. I'm a casual fan. Okay, I'm no Anthony Fantano. I'm not gonna give it a rating. Um, let's get into it. First impression, I was like, I remember what was it, 3 p.m. that Thursday, right when the album was dropped later that night. I was on the E streets and I was looking on the Reddits and I was like, and so apparently the only reason we found out so early about this album, like 8 hours early, it was supposed to be a surprise album. It was supposed to be, but I don't know, some weirdos Shazammed these, like, I guess they Shazam some of these songs and it pulled up like, oh, this is going to be on an album. And so people were like freaking out. So I was like, what is going on? At first I didn't believe it, but like everyone was Shazamming. I didn't take the time to do that because I'm like, that's kind of weird. So that's the only reason, like that's how we found out. We are bored humans. Who in the world just like Shazammed one of these songs and was like, oh, this is gonna be an album? Like the casual fan would just be like, oh, this is from that album. So I remember like telling all my people, I was like, yo, the streets are saying Drake's dropping an album or something. And the more people kept doing it, the more I was like, wow, this actually, it makes sense. The theory I was seeing was like, the reason behind all these leaks is because he's just releasing a ton of music this year. Last year he didn't really do anything, so it makes sense. You know, rap is so microwave music now, so it's like I get it. Just throw us music, we will consume it. And Drake knows this. It's all business. It's all business. So it is kind of odd, but I think he's just wanting to release so much music now. I like it. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Let's go into my favorite tracks. My favorite tracks already been released. Let's just my two favorite tracks. Okay, let me just say this: my three favorite tracks, like top tier. Two of them have already been out. I've already listened to them. I've already like loved them. And then the other song, let's talk about the song that brand new that I've never known about. The D4L, Future, Drake, Young Thug. Love the song. It's such a, you can tell the chemistry. It's not like that Future has a verse, Drake has a verse, Thug has a verse. It's literally just like 8 bars here, 4 bars there, 12 bars there. It's like, oh, you can tell they were in the studio making this track together. Like it wasn't like sent in, or it might have been sent in, but like they wanted to have that chemistry. I like it. I like it. I like it. I want to see that more. I want to see that more. Okay, let's talk about these other two songs, Desires and Chicago Freestyle. Chicago Freestyle is the most beautiful rap song ever. And in 2020, let me take my shades off. Let me just take my shades off. It's time. I don't want to talk about this album the whole episode. No, I'm not doing this. We'll stop later. Chicago Freestyle is the most beautiful song. And it's not even Drake. I mean, Drake does his thing, but Giveon, it might be Giveon or Giveon. I'm gonna go with Giveon. The hook, my like see I'm speechless with this song. The hook is just so beautiful. The music video with the song is amazing, by the way. Um, the first line sets the whole tone of the song. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the bean? I didn't know about that lyric until like I was like, wait, Chicago, the bean, 2:30. Oh, this is he wants to meet someone in downtown Chicago and by the bean. It's cold. Oh, this can get you in your feels if you don't watch yourself. Oh, oh, oh. It gives you a fuzzy feeling, man. It's just let me just read the hook. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the bean? Too early, maybe later you can show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blown me kisses though. No, she blown me kisses, no. 30 degrees way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight? This is get me on, man. Get me on. This made me a Giveon fan from the jump. Like he dropped an album last month. I was on that. I was on that. Giveon is like a cooler Sampha, right? Sampha. Um, and Drake does this thing. Drake is giving me the vibe in the song of like, man, he's in his mid-30s. He's nowhere even getting close to being married. It's just like, man, at this point, I'm like, Drake, find a girl, bro. You're almost 40. Wow, yeah, he's 34. No, 33. He's 33. Okay, he's not super old, but he's been so he hasn't had like a relationship. Like I can't really think besides like Rihanna. He was never with Nicki Minaj. Like he's never had like that girl that was like, whoa, that's Drake's ex. Besides Rihanna, yes, of course. But like, the song is all about, man. Drake is just kind of he gives me that vibe of like he's just kind of giving up a little bit on like love, which is kind of good for every guy to just like kind of go through. I'm this is not toxic. It's just like how it is. It's just life, especially at his age when he's 33 and you still haven't had like a long term public relationship. Of course, that's gonna like kind of hit you or like um. So this song, I want to go to the other song real quick. Desires with Future. The last part of this song, man. Again, it's with the whole Drake vibe. Drake is like going through this like time of just reflection, I think, because he's publicly shown his baby now. He's kind of moved on from that. Now he's just trying to find like a normal girl, just yo, I'm Drake. I'm one of the most impactful musicians. Maybe he's too famous, too rich to find love. I can't even like fathom all that thinking. I'm sorry. I'm just passionate about music, yo. It's just like, okay. Okay, let's go through the other song, Desires. Verse 3, the last verse of the song. It's like the outro a little bit. Drake says, "Ooh." He says, "Ooh, shawty, you tried it. Voice getting I lost the rhythm. Okay, voice getting filled with entitlement. Why would you tell me those lies? And why would you make it so bold to my face? Why are your stories all over the place? Whole lot of secrets friends don't keep safe. Where did your friends all go? I can't solve your problems. You say your problems never needed solving. Champagne Poppy. Champagne Poppy. Let me just keep resuming. I was too good for you. Should have stayed solid. Nice guys always finish off where they started. Oh my goodness. This deja vu. You wanted things and you got them. Deja vu. I wanted smoke and I got it. Deja vu. Deja. Deja. Oh, that. Just where do we start? Two lines of this part. Drake's done. Drake's done with love. You can just tell. He's done with the feelings. He is just done. He's over women. He's over. Why would you tell me those lies? Why would you make it so bold? He's fed up. He's fed up. He says, I can't solve your problems. You say your problems never needed solving. That's a line, man. Oh my goodness. And then this part. Nice guys always finish off where they started. When you think about it, oh my gosh. And this isn't my generation is like ruined the whole nice guys term. Nice guys as in like just genuine. You know, it's good to be a nice guy when you're like in your 30s. You know, right? Okay, this is weird to talk about, honestly. Okay. Nice guys always finish off where they started. Saying like the genuine dudes when they go like when they go through relationships done, they finish, they just keep on going. And I don't know, in Drake's perspective, nice guys always finish off where they started. These genuine dudes are not worried about dudes aren't worried, or non-desperate dudes aren't worried about, oh, girl dumps me, okay, I'll be sad for a day or two, I'm gonna keep going. It's just a guy mentality. You just keep going. And so Drake's maybe saying that perspective, maybe that girl or something, or like the girl in the past of like way back then is wanting to like catch up. There's so much interpretation in this. Yeah, so those verses, man. Oh, lyrical. Lyrical. Yeah, man. This we're 20 minutes in. Oh my god. Okay, we're changing the topic. We're not doing a whole Drake episode. I'll conclude by saying this. I don't know if it's his worst or best. I'm not ranking it right now. Okay. First impression, it'll be in the lower tier, of course. Of course, we're comparing this to like Nothing Was the Same, Take Care. Okay. This is a mix of like if you're reading this too late and like Scorpion. It's like a mix of those two. So I'm gonna keep. I like Time Flies. I need to hear these songs like outside. I need to hear these songs out. But yeah, I like this, man. I like this. It's good to have new Drake in the streets, like actual his music. So, all right.